So I came out here to read my Bible, and I started thinking about some things. You look out here at the ocean and you think how wonderfully peaceful this is. It's a great place to come out and read and pray. And, you know, I started thinking about something that, there was a really stupid song back in the 80s or early 90s. I don't know when it was, but all I know it was pretty bad. And it was a song that Bette Midler sang called From a Distance. Saying that God is watching us from a distance. Looking at all the trouble in the world and just saying, hey, don't worry. God's up there way far away just watching and cheering us on and hoping we can pull this off. And I thought, what a stupid song. Yet God is watching us. God is watching us. God is watching us from a distance. No, the Bible tells us He's right here in the middle of all of this. And you might say, well, why in the world would He be in the middle of all this? And then why would all this stuff be happening? And the thing is this, is that God is allowing all of this nonsense to take place on this planet, even to prove to us what it is like to live a life totally separated from Him. We make our own decisions. We hear the voices we want to hear. We do what we want to do. And Jesus said that He's the good shepherd and His sheep hear His voice. And I'm looking at all the rioters and I'm looking at all the people who are outraged over whatever. And a lot of people on this planet just hear their own voice. But God is calling out to everybody. And the Bible says that He set up everything in this world so that there come a point where we'd all have opportunity to grope for Him and find out that He wasn't far from us at all. And so, just wanted to say that God's not at a distance with this whole thing. It's just that people's hearts, this nation, is so far from God right now. That the only voice they can hear is the self-righteous voice of their own rage. And I know, even as a believer, sometimes I'm hearing my own voice instead of God's voice. And so we've got to discern, where's God in this? And even if it means that we got to humble ourselves, especially if it means we got to humble ourselves, that we would just say, you know what? I just want to hear You, Lord. And that within all of this, we can have peace and we know the outcome. So, anyway, God is watching us, that's for sure. But He ain't watching from a distance. He's right here where you can grope for Him right now. So, anyway, God's good. He's so good. And we're so weird. All right.